All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth and continually teach us his truth. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's laboring in his word and truth sincerity. Lord willing, this could be an edifying and exhorting lesson. And the title is going to be Looking Past Babylon. All right, this is something that hit me. You know, I'm at the plantation. I'm on my lunch break. And it's something that I was meditating on while I was out working. You know, looking past Babylon the Great. Because, you know, we know and believe that we are in the end of this wicked, evil kingdom. And our focus should be on the world to come. You know, not on this world. You know, and I was inspired to do this lesson because I was meditating on a conversation me and the brother Uramla had yesterday. And, you know, it was just a very, very powerful conversation. You know, it was much needed for me. And, you know, we was just speaking on the kingdom, man, which, you know, we don't know exactly how it's going to be, but just visualizing, you know, sitting on a throne and having power and authority and, you know, being a nation of kings and priests, you know, having all your sons with you, you know, while you traveling, you know, you going from planet to planet or whatever, and every single last one of your sons is a king, a nation of kings, man. Just, you know, different things we were speaking on, you know, different, you know, things through the spirit came out. But, you know, that's, you know, us looking past Babylon, man, speaking on, you know, how we gonna do our slaves and, you know, certain things we gonna do, you know, in the kingdom. You know, that's being in the spirit of looking past this place, because fuck Babylon, man. Cause this world, you know, Jay idols in this world, you know, these rappers and actors and entertainers, that's who Jay in the world look up to. And all they could tell you is, you know, get the bag and how to so-called prosper in this world. But all them niggas catch hell, you know, and they don't even got it like they think they do. And at the end of the day, everything that they have is going to be destroyed. You know, that's why Yahweh Shah said, which matter of fact, let me start off with that. He says, set treasures in heaven. Let me start off with that. I believe it's Matthew 6. Start off there. Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. Because, you know, giving an example, you know, when Yahweh Shah said, you know, in verse 19, you know, laying treasures upon earth where thieves could break through and steal, that nigga PNB Rock, he laid treasures upon earth, and what happened? He was caught in a chicken and waffle shop, got put to death, man, got his jury taken, you know, and he's just one example. But that's what happens, man. You lay your treasures upon earth, somebody kill your ass and take what you got. Then what? You wasted all your time and effort. It was all in vain. But us laying treasures in heaven, you know, us repenting and seeking Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, doing the work, edifying and exhorting his sheep, we're going to receive treasures that thieves cannot break through nor steal. Okay? Incorruptible treasures, because these people in the world that have a well-paying career, you know, these boxers, athletes, entertainers, musicians, whatever, you know, they're doing all that, and they've received a corruptible crown. But we're doing what we do, you know, believing on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, enduring hardness as a soldier for Yahweh Shai. We're doing this. We're fighting for a incorruptible crown. All right. It says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And if your mind is on the world to come, that's all you're going to think about. Just meditating on what it's like being in a chariot and flying through the galaxy and being with Yahushua and being partakers of when he bring them wine bottles out, because he said he wasn't going to drink wine till he drink it new in the kingdom. Being a part of Second Esdras, the second chapter, where Esdras saw Yahushua placing crowns on the heads of the elect. Being a part of the beginning of the kingdom of Yasha'Allah, coming down and taking the earth and, putting these nations in captivity. That those are desires that the hopeful elect has, man. And us constantly meditating on these things is us looking past Babylon. And that's why, it's good to communicate with brothers, which I see, I need to do more on that, because a lot of times you could get caught up in your daily life, working, the family, whatever. But, when you speak with brothers, man, because, brothers in that spirit, that's all we talk about is the kingdom. Because fuck this place, man. We just get our daily bread, pay our bills, and do the work, man. Brothers shouldn't be trying to have no career in this world, especially right now. This world is on its way out. It's circling the drain, man. The Lord of Hosts is preparing the war of Armageddon as we speak. But anyway, let me get some more precepts. Let me go to 2 Corinthians. Scriptures we already know, but Lord willing, they're still edifying and exhorting. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Because the afflictions we going through is really light compared to the transatlantic slave trade and our things we had to go through in our past lives, man. It's really a light affliction that we're dealing with right now. It says, for our present troubles, reading in the NLT, are small and won't last very long, yet they produce for us a glory that vastly outweighs them and will last forever, because we suffer with Yahushua that we may be glorified together. Let me get that. Romans 8 and 17. And if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahushua, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together, man. Don't the scripture say we partake in Yahushua's sufferings? It says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. The scriptures say, I have not seen nor ear heard what the Most High have prepared for them that love him. So the sufferings that we're dealing with now, we can't even compare it to the glory that Yahushua is going to give us, man. And we can't even imagine it. We know what the scriptures say. We're going to get a new body. We're going to receive power and authority over the nations. We shall rule them with a rod of iron. We're going to have control over the elements. We're going to have authority over angels and demons. We're going to have power that we can't even imagine. We can't even imagine this power. We can't even imagine what it's like traveling the universe, going to a different planet. What it's like on a different planet. What it's like to be programmed to be righteous and serve Yahweh B'Shem Hawashah. What it's like to never have a wicked thought. What it's like to be under the blessings, to not be cursed anymore, because all we know is the curses, man. You see a fellow Israelite, you gotta keep your guard up. I don't trust this nigga. Wicked thoughts about brothers, for no fucking reason, not getting acknowledged as Israelite men. You know, our women, they see us and, oh, another black man, you know, no type of respect or reverence, no type of, you know, hey, all we know is being on the bottom. So we can't even imagine what it's truly going to be like. But based upon the scriptures, we do, you know, visualize, you know, being, you know, just walking down the hall of your palace and you got precious stones and gold everywhere and you in a robe, you know, muscles out, crown on your head, rod of iron in your hand, all type of things we meditate on, man. Hey, I'm gonna get real graphic because we men, we men, man, having our third leg back. I meditate on that too, man. Because women, you know, this is real graphic what I'm getting ready to say, but it's true. Women love to be stretched out. So us, you know, when we get those new bodies, man, you know, how I said, the easiest thing to do is to add a height to your stature. So, hey, I would imagine we're going to be able to lengthen and widen any part of our body. And brothers know what I'm saying. You know, because, hey, we've never had real sex. All right? We've never had real sex. We've been brought low in all areas. So, I mean, it's just so much to look forward to, man. And what it's like to be a joint heir with Yahushua, man. To eat and drink at his table, because Yahushua said, ye are those which have followed me in my temptations, and I appoint unto you a kingdom, as my Father have appointed unto me, that at my table ye shall eat and drink. Not every Israelite is going to inherit that glory, man. Only the elect is going to receive certain type of I'll say VIP specialties. You know, being able to eat and drink with Yahushua. You know, Yahushua said, I go and prepare a place for you. So Lord willing, with the elect, he already has galaxies prepared for his elect. I mean, it's just beautiful to meditate on these things, man, because it gives us hope and comfort. Because we are royal people. We, you know, a lot of times you have thoughts about having a nice car and a nice house and you know, nice women, but we're not going to get that here, man. And we're not supposed to have that here. We're in captivity now. With balance, some brothers, you know, the Lord blessed them with that, but their mind still is not in this world. You know, for the most part, you know, brothers just gonna have their daily bread, and there's nothing wrong with that, because we're going to receive riches that you can't even put a number on in the kingdom. Brothers ain't gonna be like, oh, all I got is $1 million in my bank account, I gotta stretch it, I gotta be on a budget. No, every brother is going to have everlasting riches, and our sons is going to be kings. They're going to have riches. They're going to have slaves and servants. So, hey, man, just looking past this current life, looking at the world to come. Let me go back to 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, verse 18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Let me read that in NLT. So we don't look at the troubles we can see now. Rather, we fix our gaze on things that cannot be seen. For the things we see now will soon be gone, but the things we cannot see will last forever, right? Because it says in 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, you know, looking for and hastening to the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens shall melt with fervent heat, man. Everything here in Babylon the Great is going to be turned to a desert. Everything. Okay? Nothing in Babylon, nothing we have in Babylon is coming with us. Not even this evil flesh we're in. The only thing we leave in Babylon with is our spirit. and our spirit is going to be transferred from this evil, wicked flesh to immortal, incorruptible flesh. And that's what we look forward to, man. You know, we're not looking at the things which is seen here. We're looking at the unseen. And that's why, you can't even have long conversations for the most part with these people, man. Because all they talk about is things of the world. Our conversation is in heaven. We talk about things that's prophesied to come. That's what our conversation is, man. But, I just want to do a quick lesson, while I'm on my lunch break. Lord willing, it was edifying and exhorting. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.